Working this one as the Cavaliers come from Cleveland to play this one. The fans are making noise here inside the Oracle Arena for their Warriors. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the 5 down low.
And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute terror on the offensive glass. Was top 5 in that category last year, despite playing less than 27 minutes a game. Does a terrific job with anticipation of the carry and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose for the glass.
Love dishes to Thompson. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
Greg, you were talking about Tristan Thompson. LeBron came out and said he's one of the best pick-and-roll defenders in the NBA, and Clark, that's high praise from the King.
No doubt. I mean, Thompson is an emerging force. If he could just develop his shooting stroke a little more, then you're talking about a very, very valuable player.
Good point. And it's good.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Here's Curry with the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
9 feet out. And Irving finishes inside. Irving's got 7 points.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Again, Golden State.
Really nice way to get your first bucket of the day. And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role. Didn't let the move bother him and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Well, for Thompson, he was great off the bench. You're right, Greg, for the Cavs last year. Even earned some Clark's 6th Man of the Year consideration votes.
And deserved it because of how he played and his impact. He actually had his best year in terms of shooting efficiency. Shot a career-high 55% from the floor.
Thompson inside the line. He nails it, and we're tied up. Thompson's got 7. Cleveland's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. The kick out to Irving. And that's collected by Bogut.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And the Warriors put the ball in Thompson's hands a lot more last season. He ran the pick and roll and attacked the rim, taking more advantage of his size and ball handling ability at that off-guard position.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
3 points.
Well, Greg, for Thompson, last season an uptick in his free throw attempts and his assists, and Clark, a reflection of his activity with the ball in his hand.
He's a complete player. Terrific offensive player, outstanding defensively as well. And what I like about him is he never lacks for confidence.
Oh, wow. That's a beautiful jam. That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary.
And you know what?
Man.
That man can climb a ladder.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
That's a 2 from Smith. Green with the rebound.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
For 3, Smith. Kicks to Thompson. A second chance effort. And the layup is up and in. Thompson's got 6.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Again, the miss by Smith.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring. And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here's James. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time.
You know, one of the more impressive things that we know about LeBron James is that he is one of the great leaders in the NBA. His voice carries a lot of weight, and he hasn't been shy about raising his voice on social issues either. Good to see.
The Warriors making a switch here. Spades is checked in. Here's Curry. Here's Barnes. Second shot opportunity. Right wing. Love with a wide open look. And he's good on the 3 ball. Love got 6.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
So many great statistics are available to demonstrate just how dominant the Warriors were last season. My favorite is, GA, their point differential.
You know, to be able to beat your opponent by double digits on average is something only 8 teams have been able to do in the history of the league.
It's amazing.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots. And guys, the Warriors ended the year at just over a 10-point differential per game. I mean, still that number is staggering when you think of what it takes to achieve that mark over the course of a season. Typically, championship teams are somewhere in the +6 to +8 range. 10 is off the charts. Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passes. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for the Warriors. Channing Frye's checked in for Cleveland. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Kyrie Irving.
And you know what? that Warriors point differential was helped out a lot by their play at home. The home differential was almost plus 15 points per game. A lot of blowout wins. Scary thing is they set their starters in the fourth so often, they could have made those numbers even higher had they won.
Iguodala left side. Again, Golden State.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope, it's been all offense, fellas, all the time here early.
Front. That's in there. Love with the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor with their offense in the paint because that has not been up to par.
Kicks to Dellavedova from the wing, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
Bazili's checked in for the Warriors. Livingston comes in for Curry. Cleveland also making some changes. Mozgov, he's checked in for Love. And it's Amon Shumpert in for LeBron.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there. Well, you know, last season, Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
Warriors trailed by 11. Open shot, Thompson. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. 21 points for Klay Thompson.
He's hit the ground running here in the first, putting together a nice quarter offensively.
Oh, and here comes Iguodala all alone. In the slam dunk by Spates.
Terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and then excellent transition offense.
And really, it all stems from the aggressive defense. That's exactly what the doctor ordered. Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Leandro Barbosa. He's checked in for the Warriors. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Dellavedova kicks to Fry. And he gets it to go. Fry's got 6.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Wasted no time on that one. He's got 9.
And really, these teams don't even look like they belong on the same court today.
I don't think they do, based on what we've seen. A double-digit lead, and we're still in the first. Out.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
Landon Rush. He's checked in for Maurice Spates. Fry, good.
His shot is looking really good here in the first.
Everything is falling. 5 of 5 to start.
Offensive rebound. Azili. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for J.R. Smith. Just watching Festus Ezeli out of Vanderbilt play. He's got the big body inside, moves pretty fluidly, adroit, good footwork. He's kind of got the whole package.
Yeah, he does. He's a space eater. He's very strong physically, good frame. He's a low down there. And what you said, the fact that he's fairly agile, makes him tough.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Shumpert. It's hauled in by Andre Iguodala.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
That's good from Shumpert on the assist by Irving. And that's now 9 points for Amon Shumpert.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead. Welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going once more. The players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. And looking at what we've seen, Cavaliers pretty much in control here, it would appear.
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Warriors. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. Ian Clark out there with Barbosa. And it's Rush in at the 3-side. And the shot is good. Green's got his second bucket.
Outstanding pass in transition there for the easy deuce.
That is good.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
That's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. James, the pass to Irving. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
LeBron James.
And that's now 17 points for Kyrie Irving. And stolen by LeBron. There's the dish to Irving. Tries from 10. And again, it's Cleveland.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Out to the right wing. Here's Rush. Cans the shot from the wing. The Cavaliers leading by 20. Pass to Love. Now the feed to Thompson. And the shot is good. Thompson's got 8 points.
Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Well, they've been grit and grind, working for those high percentage shots, and quite honestly, it's paid off for them.
The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That one is off.
You know, the Warriors took some flack when they passed on the chance to trade for Kevin Love, but I really think that the rise of Draymond Green as their stretch four-man made the decision even better and also kept their cap situation far more flexible.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Barnes comes in for Brandon Rush. And Curry subbed in for Leandro Barbosa. Here's Green. No luck. Good D by Thompson.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And Draymond Green won't give you the superstar numbers of a Kevin Love, but he's got a deceptive impact, Clark, at both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I call him a value-utility guy because he does a little bit of everything that brings value to your quest to win. His shooting has steadily gotten better, and while he's not an all-star yet, the sum of his total contributions on the floor, impressive.
The pass to Clark. Golden State moving the ball around. And the basket by Curry.
The shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Out to Shumpert. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 6 assists now in the game.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And the shot is good. LeBron's got 4 points this quarter. From deep, Green can't get it to go. And Cleveland the other way now.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in him, and he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Yeah, well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about knees moving. He looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
Some changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Bogut. And it's Klay Thompson in for Ian Clark. And Cleveland also making a change. Smith has checked in. Warriors have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Dishes it to Barnes. And that time, also a missed shot.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that. Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
That's one of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
To the inside. Smith.
Assisted.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
It's Thompson off the drive. Well, last season would be one where Kevin Love played a different role, saw his numbers decline, but that was, I think, especially with LeBron and Kyrie, much better players than he ever had in Minnesota. That was to be expected.
It's a great point, Kevin. And Love dropped about 10 points per game in terms of his output. The field goal percentage as well as three-point percentage was down, but still, he traded it all to be on a winning team. And I really feel like his numbers will start to go up as he makes the adjustment to playing with great players.
Good point. Curry kicks to Spates. No good on the three. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Smith's shot is good. The Warriors shooting at 50% in a decent groove.
And, you know, for Love last season, we knew he'd be in a supporting role to LeBron. You put any player next to LeBron, and he automatically becomes some kind of role player.
Back to Thompson. The shot misses. So Golden State will take it the other way. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Warriors making a switch here. Iguodala's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for James. Here's Curry. That one falls, coming off Iguodala's feet. And that's 18 points for Steph Curry.
And thinking back to Love and his numbers last year, we saw the same thing from Bosch when he played with LeBron. Love and Bosch had similar reductions in scoring, but both were still great players, and they both have the ability to adapt and impact the game in other ways.
Some changes for Golden State. Mazzilli comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Curry. The kick out to Irving. J.R. Smith on the wing. He dishes it to Fry. Warriors with the rebound.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Irving dishes to Smith. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face. And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Thompson outside. Again, the miss by Thompson.
Well, after that great first quarter from outside, he's cooled down here.
Mozgov kicks to Fry. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
No hesitation when he saw the space the D was giving him. That's 2. The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Cuts off the pass. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Thompson. Shot is off. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Here's Dellavedova. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 6 assists now in the game.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop. And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
And a wide open look for Iguodala. And another 3 for Golden State.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Iguodala with the steal. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And stolen by Irving. Up the floor. And there's J.R. Smith on the assist by Irving. 16 points for J.R. Smith.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter. And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Brandon Rush is checked in for Spates. And it's Barbosa in for Klay Thompson.
And you can tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Mozgov drives in. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
Irving kicks to Dellavedova. Ball's knocked loose. And for the Warriors, they're shooting 48% on their attempts here in quarter number 2. Rush. Sinks that one from the post. Rush has got 4 this quarter.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly. Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
And it's the Warriors on the break. Iguodala is running. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Iguodala's got 14 points for the game.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor. and he bangs down the one-hander.
Two very easy points right there for sure.
He'll take those all day. That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter, his 3rd overall.
Here's Fry. He's got 13. Picked by Mozgov. And Fry slams it in.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
And, guys, it was a terrific understanding between teammates that made that possible. They really did read each other well there.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
The drive by Smith. Pass to Dellavedova. Buries it from three-point range. Dellavedova's got 11.
He had his head on a swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Smith. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Cavaliers on top, running away with this one. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback.
Some fantastic numbers here for Thompson. He has 23 points, and he's added to his numbers by hitting 4 shots from the three-point line.
And really now you can tell the defense starting to have second thoughts in terms of how they're going to play him. That's 12 points from long range.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
Assist from
Klay Thompson has been sensational.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Kevin Love out there with Thompson. And it's Irving in at the 1. Well, you think about Stephen Curry, and your first thought is he's a remarkable three-point shooter. That's right. But he's not just a long-range threat.
Yeah, I see him as a shot maker, one of the league's top mid-range shooters off the pull-up, too, and he's a creative finisher. Floaters and backspin shots, English high off the glass. Again, the best shot maker, I think, in the history of the game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And Curry, such a tremendous balance to his game, and he can square up on a dime to knock down shots. I mean, that's a focus also of his strength. Doesn't do it with conventional pattern shooting drills. It's a lot of stuff to challenge his balance while he's on the move and shooting.
The drive by James.
The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break. In sync. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots. Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face. And for Steph Curry, to me, that balance is remarkable. I mean, it used to be customary beyond the arc to fake a defender into the air and then step into a mid-range two, but Curry has introduced that more efficient sidestep for the wide-open 3.
The 3. Curry with another miss.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Shumpert's checked in. It's Curry outside. And that is good. Curry's got 25 points in the game.
And that's another three. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
The Cavaliers have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on.
You know, guys, that's what he does. He just loves to play that kind of attacking basketball.
From downtown, that's good. And he has 28 points for the game.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of quarter.
And that one's good, Shumpert. The Warriors have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Curry's shot is off.
Is it me, or does it just feel like he gets every rebound that comes up?
Well, he practically has gotten every one that's available. A 20-plus rebounding game is not something we get to see very often, Greg.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor, poor choice there.
It's stolen by Bogut. A drive by Thompson.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Cavs didn't start the season as a team built around the three, but they would end it that way.
Yeah, and after the trade for Smith and Shumpert, it changed their dynamic. All of a sudden, they can do a lot of damage from beyond the arc.
Outside Irving. Here's the three. And he gets it to go. Irving's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Cavs. Got that one up quick. 32 points for Steph Curry.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Spates checked in for the Warriors. Ian Clark comes in for Klay Thompson. James kicks to Thompson. Green's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The Oracle Arena was rocking last season, and with good reason. The Warriors would finish a league best 39-2 at home last year.
And how about that 39-2 record put them 1 off of tying the best record ever in the NBA. That record, by the way, belongs to the Celtics with 40 wins back in 1986.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for the Cavaliers.
Well, I tell you what, you look at the Warriors, and they were actually unstoppable in every way last season. Average home margin of victory was 13-plus points. A lot of those games weren't even that close as they let things get tight in garbage time.
Shoots from 12. Curry can't get it to go. Cleveland's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Cleveland gets it back. Thompson. Cleveland moving the ball around. Dellavedova, that's good.
And more on the Warriors' home dominance. Shot almost 50% as a team at home, which led the league. Shot over 41% from beyond the arc as a team.
He's not going to miss many of those, if any. Not when he's got that much room.
Back to Shumpert. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Shumpert's got 4 points this quarter. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
And Thompson kicks to Shumpert. Dellavedova, the pass to Shumpert. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. And that's now 20 points for Iman Shumpert. From deep three-point range, Curry can't get it to go.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And they're giving themselves extra possessions and have taken advantage of it, and that's critical. You can shoot a few lesser percentage if you're getting more opportunities at the rim.
LeBron kicks to Thompson. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And the lead's not getting any smaller. Just an incredibly well-rounded performance here on the road.
And how good a feeling is that for this team to dominate the way they did in front of a hostile crowd? That is a satisfying feeling for the victors. They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Here's Dellavedova. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And it goes on Draymond Green. It was the season of destiny, and the Warriors certainly followed through. Clark, the best team in the league all year, and they finished the job beating the Cavs in the finals.
And they were on a mission from the get-go. They would become another team to win 65 games or more and win the finals. Impressive work.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor.
Not a fan of those kinds of passes.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Mozgov drives in. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. And that's now 10 points for Timofey Mozgov. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And here's Iguodala outside. Gets number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
He is on fire from behind the arc.
Yeah, it seems like all of his points are coming from deep, Greg.
Shumpert gets a wide open look. Misses off the right iron. And it's the Warriors on the break. LeBron with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. J.R. Smith's checked in for Cleveland. Here is Livingston. He's got 6. He drains the quick shot. Livingston's got 8. That's good.
Dellavedova is really good at finding his teammates.
Livingston, no luck.
And how many extra possessions have they gotten because of that rebounding edge?
Well, it's been a bunch, and I think it's made the difference in the game. I mean, they've actually done a great job on the board.
And Channing Frye gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Channing Frye. First personal foul, team's 40.
Here's Azili. The shot is off, and Cleveland will come the other way. Iguodala with the steal. All sorts of time. Azili gets the bucket. Azili's got 6.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
Tries yet again. Mozgov with the bucket. He's got 12.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too. Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short-stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
3-pointer, Dellavedova. Here's Shumpert. Feeds to Frye. Offensive rebound. Mozgov dishes to Dellavedova. Hits it from 3-point range. Dellavedova's got 17 now.
Well, another fast break bucket. I mean, that's their not-so-secret weapon.
It's as if the defense has been a step slow in transition all night. I mean, at some point, they have got to make the adjustments. And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
For Cleveland, they have gone 8 of 13 from the free throw line.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
Well, you go back last season, the Cavs had a very slow start to the year. Not surprising. They had a lot of new faces and people they're bringing together. Clark, it didn't look like the powerhouse they would end up being, as we saw.
Well, you know, they were kind of fumbling and bumbling around in the 5th and 6th spots in the East for the first half of the season. Made some changes, though, through trade, and that got them going, I think.
And those midseason trades for the Cavs really turned things around. Mozgov came in, J.R. Smith and Shumpert secured that 2 spot, gave this team an incredible edge defensively.
Mozgov passes to Dellavedova. And it's Shumpert penetrating. Can't drop it in from the right block. Here's Barbosa. Cavaliers with the rebound. Shumpert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Yeah, and, you know, they built the roster to how they played best midseason. I mean, it was a great job, I think, by the front office to get the players that fit best into the locker room and into the team style of play.
Smith for 3. It's hauled in by Andre Iguodala. The Warriors shooting right around 46% from the floor in the 3rd quarter.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
There's 10 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. The Warriors have gone just 4 of 8 from the line tonight, hoping to move that free throw percentage up a bit. And he makes the first. So both teams changing it up here. Livingston hits both of them. Irving drives in, and he gets it to go. Irving's got 32 points.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
And as we conclude the 3rd quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the 4th. Livingston is out there with Ian Clark. Then it's Rush. Then it's Bogut. And it's Spates in at the 4 slot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Bogut with a clean look. Drains the 3-pointer. Bogut's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Warriors. Williams for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Not a shot he should have taken in the face of such tough defense. He needed to get a better look.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Timothy Mozgov. That is his first foul of the game. Deep 2 from Rush. And the Warriors tack on 2 more. Rush has gone 4 of 7 from the field here. To the middle. It's stolen by Bogut. And Rush kicks to Livingston. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Good on the shot. Rush has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nice piece of work there. Get yourself a little space and pull the trigger. Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
There's the 3. No good. Cavaliers go the other way with it.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Wow, beautiful feed from Mo Williams.
Bogut with it. Now defended by Mozgov. No good from Bogut. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's McCray. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years, ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly.
Well, Cleveland shooting has been just uncontainable. 72%. That's good. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, and right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
Varejão's shot is good.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
And he gets it to go. 6 points for Mo Williams.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Greg, the play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Puts it up. Williams missing again.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Maurice Spates. Ezeli can't get it to go. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Count the bucket.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Let's face it, the defense is a step slow. You've got to take away the airspace.
Here's Clark. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
That's his second personal.
And that one falls for Clark. Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs. Swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way, and that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
Golden State's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Mozgov with it. Here's Jones. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
No denying it, injuries were a big part of the storyline in the Cavs postseason. Fortunately, LeBron James was otherworldly after the first round. Took care of the Bulls, then went on to sweep the Hawks to get back to the finals.
Williams with a clean look. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Williams has got 8 here in the quarter. Varejão dishes to Clark. Down low. It's stolen by Jefferson. Here's McCray. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Really a heads-up play on both ends there. The steal and the quick push on the break.
Rapid-fire basketball at its best. Boom, 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 bang.
Second chance shot. And the layup is up and in.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
Cleveland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
And for the Cavs last season, their toughest test would be in the finals against the Warriors. Like every other team, they just couldn't handle the Warriors for a full series. A great run to the finals, and surely they'll want to return there this season.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
The open shot, Williams, but they get it back. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
They're doing well overall, but the turnovers have been the exception.
Yeah, it has been, and they've been able to overcome the carelessness to this point, but I'm sure the coaching staff wants that to get cleaned up right now.
He feeds it to Mozgov. From deep, Varejão comes up with the rebound. Back to Williams. Drills the three-pointer.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Shumpert's checked in.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
And, guys, last season was a painful one for Anderson Varejao. He had finally shaken the back injury that sidelined him the year before, signs the multi-year contract extension with the Cavs. Things were starting to look up. Then only 3 weeks later, he tears the Achilles and was ruled out for the season. You talk about a tough break.
Channing Frye's checked in for James Jones. Here's Rush. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Jefferson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's Williams. Offensive rebound. Good on the three-point shot. Williams has got 16 here in the second half.
It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break points.
Greg, is really the main reason they're in front. All that early offense. I mean, when they've had the chance to push it, they've pushed it.
Festus Ezeli.
And for Festus Ezeli, came in as an extremely raw prospect a couple years back, late first-round draft pick. His minutes were down actually last season, but his production was decidedly up.
Yeah, he went from 44 to 55% on field goal, from 53 to 63% on free throws. A testament to how much effort he's putting into developing that shooting stroke.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Well, Cleveland shooting an unreal 70% from the field, making a mockery of this defense. For 3, Williams. Again, Williams missing.
And, going back to Ezeli, impressive physically. 7 foot, 7'6" wingspan, 5% body fat. If his skill set ever catches up with his natural gift, watch out. Watch out.
And a footnote to Ezeli. One of his college administrators raved about his intelligence. He cited Ezeli's broad perspective on world trade, globalization, and I tell you what, if Ezeli keeps improving, he'll soon be a serious benefactor of the economics of American sports.
Barbosa. And again, no good by Golden State. The drive by Shumpert. Williams can't get it to go. Golden State's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. And that one's good by Clark.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's Williams. The Warriors pull it in.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Took him no time at all on that one. Barbosa's got 7 points here in this quarter. Passes to Jefferson. The 3-ball. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got 4 rebounds in this game. Barbosa gets the bucket. Well, Cleveland shooting at a 46% clip in the fourth quarter. Inside. There's Mozgov. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Jefferson. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. And that one's good. And that's now 18 points for Williams.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand. Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all of those points coming in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there.
And so here is Golden State. Here's Clark. Mozgov grabs the board. Mozgov's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. It's deflected.
Cavaliers timeout.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
You know, Channing Frye signed a 4-year, $32 million contract in 2014. And in the very first leg of that contract, promptly had his worst season in 5 years. In fact, he even lost his starting job along the way.
We're talking about Channing Frye last year. The three-point shot still there for the second straight season, Greg. He hit the second most threes among power forwards again, landing in back of Kevin Love.
Yeah, and offensively fine, but that defense, Kevin, was not there. And Frye was neither quick enough or aggressive enough to stop anyone. And you know he has the talent. It's up to him. He's got to dig a little deeper if he really wants to realize his potential.
Williams kicks to Frye. Back to Williams. Over rush. No good from Frye. Golden State's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Here's Barbosa. From 13 feet, it goes down. Barbosa's got 11 in the second half. Beyond the arc. And there's Shumpert. That's good on the assist by Williams.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Unloads from 13. Mozgov's shot is off.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
The drive by Shumpert. Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw
I tell
one.
you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that one for a while.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anderson Varejao. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
And the Warriors making a change here. Bogut's checked in. And Williams, here we go. Lays it up and banks it in. Williams has got 20.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Cavaliers.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Irving. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Well, Festus Ezeli in this one, he has 9 rebounds, and he has been the definition of a thief with all those steals.
And Clark, defensively, he has played this game just so intelligently. I mean, he hasn't let them get away with any loose passes or sloppy ball handling. Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
And the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way things turned out today.
Well, Greg, this was a well-deserved win. I mean, they came into this building and acted like it was their home turf. I mean, they were the ones calling the shots and controlling everything.
Here's Barbosa. Got a hand on it. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Mozgov. Offensive rebound. And Shumpert kicks to Williams. And here's Frye for 3. Here's Barbosa. Jefferson with some nice D. Frye. The A second chance effort. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
And he's made more than his fair share of those today.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited.